Can I control this?
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 1. Cox into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play coming here. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Folk with a point after. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First and 10 from the 41. Putting a receiver in motion. Now pitch it to Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Searches from the pocket. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. He lofts it deep left. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And in for the Houston touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. We'll just hook this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's on the move. He's keeping it. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
They're going to throw it on third and long. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Tight end going in motion here.
Play action on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second and 10 now. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down from the red zone. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Hand up, running left, Pollard. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. On second and 5 now. Escapes the pocket. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. They're going to look to throw on third and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gano is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings us 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Stroud now on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll come up 1st and 10. This is Pollard running left. Up the sideline, past the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll throw on 1st. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Going with Pollard on the ground. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. The tackle there binds in Neil Hunter. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Here's 2nd and 2. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Mixon on the toss. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now, 1st round. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the 1st. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. From the 48. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Mixon on the counter. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. 30. He's at the 10. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 7. Nick Folk picked off for the Titans.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They're out and set. First and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. On the move, headed right. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Throwing from near his own goal line. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans have it now on his 8th pick of the year. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Houston calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long. Now it's Nick Folk to try the Titans field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick by Gano is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time right. Throwing deep down the near side. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a one-score game before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Going right side, Mixon with it. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Monty Hooker with the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
1 yard gain.
Throwing now, off play action. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast. It's Mixon on second down. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
At the 44-yard line. Brings up third down.
Third down, Mixon gets it. Takes out a one-stop. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. Dodges the tackle and he's in. Touchdown. The Texans reach pay dirt. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far.
Hey, baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. He said, when they stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Banks. I'm going off the fence. They switch at me and my team go back like plastic cup.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
All the left side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. No one around. He's got space. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Buying some time left. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Texans 21.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play. Working quickly here.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry-up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up after hitting Painter in the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie us up 28-all. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They've got a man in motion. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Dropping back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 27. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. From the gun, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Avoids the sack. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Back to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roger McCreary takes it away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. That throw finds Okonkwo. Has some daylight through the 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Cut out left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Looking to throw. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. They get 28 out of that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. End up running left. Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Now to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans have taken the lead late. Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Back to throw. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll come up 1st and 10. Handoff now to the receiver.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Setting up to pass. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
46-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now pitch it to Mixon. And he goes out a little short of the 40. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. From the red zone now. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
To throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th.
On the quick, right?
Here he is to throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.